Hey guys, welcome back to Life on Greenwood. Today I'm offering some helpful hints before you go to the Goodwill Bins. Hey guys, welcome back to Life on Greenwood. You know, I've been to the Goodwill Bins and I was happy that I did a little research before I went to the Goodwill Bins. And some of you have been asking about Goodwill Bins and what it's like there. Well, it's not like the Goodwill store. Now, let's first get that squared away. It's not like the Goodwill store. It's more like a warehouse, okay? So just keep that in mind if you're planning to go to the Goodwill Bins or the Goodwill Outlet. It's not like the Goodwill store. There is no pleasant surroundings or anything like that. This is like going to a warehouse. So let's get ready before we go to the Goodwill Bins. One of the things that helped me when I first went to the Goodwill Bins was gloves. I brought gloves, and I think I had some thicker gloves than these, but definitely take gloves. You will thank me in the end if you take gloves. Take a couple pairs of gloves. I saw people with gloves, wearing gloves. Some people had no gloves. I even saw a lady who had a surgical mask on her face. Now, I don't know if she had a cold or what, but she probably was trying to keep some of the funk out of her system. So she was wearing a surgical mask. Now, I don't know if I'll go that far, but definitely gloves. I cannot stress this enough. You have to take gloves. I've seen some things that I really wouldn't want to touch. There was a pair of pants that I saw during my last trip, women's pants, and nice Talbot pants, or were they Loft? And they were like seersucker, and I loved them. But when I opened them up, I saw a little crotch juice in them, and I just was so turned off, and I was like, ugh. You know, do I even want to take that home and wash? Do I want that even in my bag? I don't even know, but I left them there. But I can't stress enough, you have to take gloves. The next thing I think that would help you is to take bags. You have to take some bags with you, plastic bags or the canvas totes, something big. Take big bags with you. If you're in a state like Connecticut where they don't give out bags anymore, it's good. It's a good thing to take your bag. Excuse me. It's a good thing to take your own bags anyway. But if you can get some big canvas bags to take with you, or even trash bags for that matter, take bags with you. Another good idea to take with you, because you may not get a shopping cart there. I hear some places actually run out of shopping carts quickly, depending on the size and of your Goodwill outlet. That hasn't happened to me yet, but I've seen people take rolling carts. They're like fold up carts that you can take shopping, and they're like have wheels on them, but they're canvas and they fold up. So that's an idea too, because you might not get a shopping cart, and I can't imagine carrying 30 pounds on my shoulders while I'm there. I just can imagine that's gotta be something else. That's gotta be challenging. So that's not a bad idea to get a rolling shopping cart if you have one, but definitely gloves, bags, rolling shopping cart if you can afford one. If you have one, take that with you, because you may not get a shopping cart when you get there. Plan to spend a few hours there, because if they're bringing rolling in carts and rolling out carts, that happens every once in a while. So you may have to, there may be some time to wait while you're waiting for them to bring the next set of bins in. So that's very helpful to know, that plan to spend some time there. The last time I went, I think I was there like 4 hours. And the first time I went, probably about 4 hours, maybe longer the first time. But the second time I went, definitely about 4 hours. and I really could have stayed longer. It was like incredible. But each time, I think I left with, I spent like $35. The bins that I went to, they charge, I think it's $1.89 a pound or $1.69 a pound. It's funny, I was just watching someone on YouTube, and they were went to a San Bernardino, California Bins, and it was $2.29 a pound. So I guess we're doing pretty good here in Connecticut. It was, like I said, about $1.89 a pound or $1.69 a pound. I'm going to confirm that next time I go there. But plan to spend time there, because you'll want to go through each of the bins, and you want to take time out to sort through your things. You'll see people on the side who have just accumulated so much stuff, and then they're sitting on the side. They have several shopping carts there, and they're sitting on the side there, going through, picking out stuff that they're going to throw back. You also see folks using their computer, or their phones rather, to Google stuff. Now I do that too. So I would say make sure your phone is charged and that you have an internet connection so that you can Google things, because as you're going through, I mean, we all can't know every designer out there and what's good and what isn't, because you'll come across things that really look nice, but you don't know if it's worth anything. So if you're a reseller, you really want to check, you want to Google everything. So you'll start making a pile and end up Googling things just to find out, hey, who is this designer? I mean, just think about, I tell you guys about that blouse. Something just got in my eye. Remember that blouse I got from Goodwill, the Spell and the Gypsy? I had never even heard of Spell and the Gypsy. And that blouse was, that was from a Goodwill store, $4, and I, sold it for $121. So you do want to take some time as you separate things to be sure your phone is charged so that you can Google that stuff and make sure you know who those designers are, because you don't want to throw something back that's potentially, worth hundreds of dollars, right? Oh my God, you don't want to do that. So make sure your phone is charged. I would say also, before you go, make sure you hit the bathroom. Take care of your, little daily stuff. So when you get there, the last thing you want to do is have to pee. Believe me. So take care of that before you go to the Goodwill Bins. I don't even know what the bathrooms look like there, and I don't want to know. I don't even know if they have bathrooms there, but I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I just don't want to have that experience. So take care of that before you go. And I would also say take a small bottle of water with you as well, because plan to spend a couple hours, and plan to take a little something to keep yourself hydrated, because you will be going through things. The last time I was there, it was, I want to say November. This is now February. And it was kind of cold. So I had a coat on, and I had the coat that was dragging me down and all of that. So you want to be prepared when you go to these places. Water. I'm looking at some of my notes down here so that I don't forget anything, because I want you to have a good experience when you go. Know the rules when you get there. Get your water. Hit the bathroom before you go. Take your gloves. If you want to take that surgical mask, you can do that. Take bags. I can't say that enough. And if you can get a little rolling, disposable or fold-up rolling cart, by all means take that, because you're not guaranteed to get a shopping cart when you get there. So that's that. But also know the rules. Know the rules of the bins. And by that I mean, know that the people who work there will be rolling out bins every so often. They'll put them out there. Everybody will go through them like they're crazy. And then they will come, and the workers will take those bins away, you know, a few at a time, and then roll out more. Well, as they roll out more bins, now this is the tricky part. Everybody needs to pay attention to this. As they roll out more bins, you are not allowed to touch those bins until those 4 or 5 are in place. Let me say this again for those of you who are new, and for those of you in the back who didn't hear it. When the workers are bringing in new bins, you must not touch them until the workers have placed them all there. Okay, once they have placed them there and they walk away, then you may indulge in your thrifting. But so many people have gotten into trouble with management and with other customers by not following the rules. I mean, there's a certain etiquette that goes along with shopping at the Goodwill Bins. So I'm hoping that this will help you and spare you from, you know, having not having the best experience. I want that for you. I want you to have a good shopping experience when you go to the bins. I want to encourage everybody to go. I know that Nicole Northgarden went because I told her about the bins. So now she's at the bins all the time picking up stuff. So I just want you to be prepared. So hopefully these helpful hints will help you. And these are the ones that came to mind from my experience. I'm sure there's some other things that folks can think of that they experienced from going to the bins in their neighborhoods. They're not all alike. Some are more busier than others. Some are bigger than others. Some are junkier than others. So, but you know, there are some certain things that happen at all of them, when there's some certain ways that you can prepare before you embark on a Goodwill Bins odyssey. They're calling it an odyssey, but it is. It really is. I was afraid the first time I went. I was really afraid, but I went by myself and I got through it. So, hey, by the way, let me just show you my shirt that I'm wearing. How cool is this? How cool is this shirt? I love this. It's my outfit of the day. So that's my outfit of the day. Okay, so those are my helpful hints for you when you're getting ready to go to the bins. So if you don't know, now you know. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. And if you hit up the Goodwill Bins, then hit me up in the comments and let me know. If you had a bad experience or you were not prepared for your first Goodwill Bins odyssey, let me know in the comments. Let me know what happened. I just want to hear some of the stories. But thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. I hope these helpful hints will help you the next time you head out to the Goodwill Bins and the Goodwill Outlets. And for my returning friends, thank you so much for continuing to support me. And for my new friends, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's okay, because I do thrifting and thrifting upcycles and reselling and all of that. So if you like that kind of content, by all means, join the fam. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye.